Hey guys, it's me, Troy Dellinger, and today I'm going to be talking about the lifestyle of, the life of Ozzy Osbourne. Um, and really the only reason why I even do these videos is because people always say, they're resting in peace, they're resting in peace. I don't want people to think that, well, I've talked about this in previous videos, right? Like how people sometimes will get the wrong impression that, a person that will live a wicked life can go to heaven. Like if I have a loved one, if I have a family member, or if I have a long time acquaintance that I've known and loved my whole life, and they lived a wicked life, and no matter how close a family member that is, if they died, if they were living in sin, I would not want that person to say that they're resting in peace. I wouldn't want them to say they're in hell. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind it, if they feel led to say that, but like I wouldn't want them to make a wrong impression, So, there's just a couple issues with that, and I'm gonna be doing a couple videos, and I want to say that my prayers are for the family of those that love one. Now, before you get on this video and come into the comments and talk about how I'm judging people that are saying that they're in hell or something. Well, first of all, I don't want there to be any misunderstandings, right? Like, I've never one time on this video after a celebrity died have ever said that they went to hell. Okay, so don't, don't lie about me. Don't misunderstand me, or, make a false accusation. I'm just trying to, clear the air about, this thing that people say when people die called resting in peace. But Ozzy is an exception. I'm going to be doing 3 different videos, Lord willing, about this particular subject. But starting out with Ozzy Osbourne, I feel the best about him than any other celebrity that's died recently. I'm not saying that he went to heaven, because I don't know, and I'm not saying he went to hell either. But there was people that he did show interest in the gospel, and he did hear the gospel. He was reading the Bible. That doesn't mean that a person is saved. So don't misunderstand me. Just because you read the Bible doesn't mean that you're saved. But it's a possibility, is what I'm saying. So so there is good news that he did show an interest in the Christian faith, and maybe he did get saved. We don't know that. Maybe he didn't. Maybe it was just a false conversion. Maybe he was just giving lip service, but never really got saved. Nobody knows the heart. Only God knows the heart. But that is one good news. Now, as far as his lifestyle, previously as a rock star, and Lord willing, I might do more videos about the rock music industry, because I used to be like a really big fan of it. I know all about it. He did drugs. He was high, bit the head of a bat, even if he did it by mistake. There's all kinds of problems with that. Animal cruelty, that can cause diseases. You can say, well, it was an accident. Maybe he was high, but he shouldn't have been high like that to begin with. That's a sinful lifestyle. I used to be involved in it, and that's why I feel so strongly about. His music was satanic. It's called Black Sabbath. It made mockery of God. So obviously that's an issue, but that's all I'm going to say, because that's really is all there is to say. Thank you.